Shout out to G-Man Boxing. Where's the piss bottle? It's over there.
Eddie Hearn has recently said that in the next week he expects an announcement on AJ Fury. Proposed date or purported date is August 14th. Now, originally when we were hearing about this fight being talked about, we were hearing dates in July. We were hearing Dubai, Saudi Arabia, places like that, Qatar, and we were hearing an announcement was imminent. In the last week, 2 weeks ago, we had Eddie Hearn saying that the announcement was imminent, essentially. And then we had Bob Arum come out and say, no, it's dead in the water, it won't happen until later on this year because of, site issues, etc., etc. Eddie Hearn then refuted that and said, no, it'll be announced. Well, it wasn't announced in the last 2 weeks, and he said that in another week it'll be announced, or we'll have an announcement, worse to that effect. The title of this video is Wake Me Up When We Get There, because that's the way I feel about this now. I've made videos about this, AJ Fury. I've said my stance on this, that I think we will get it next. When next is, I do not know. I always did kind of think maybe the summertime might have been pushing it for whatever reason. I just felt more likely that this would happen towards the back end of 2021 as opposed to the summer. When I say back end, I mean kind of September, October time. But I always felt we'd have it. I have an idea who's going to win the fight. I've said it before. I'll probably talk about that closer to it if and when it gets announced. But in terms of me talking about it, until this fight is announced, I'm not going to bring this fight up. If someone wants to ask me in a live stream, they can ask me. But in terms of me actually taking time to make a video on this, I feel like just saying, and this is what the title of the video says, this is what the thumbnail says, wake me up when we get there. I think people have heard it repeatedly now. Announcement is coming. Just give it time. Announcement of this, etc., etc. I want this fight to happen. I believe we'll get this fight to happen. But when you have the two parties in it saying contrasting things, because I think Bob Arum will probably be dealing more with this than Frank Warren and MTK would on their end. I would imagine anyway. So when you've Eddie Hearn saying one thing and Bob Arum saying the other, it kind of does make you believe that the fight is happening, but it's not as straightforward as, dotting the I's and crossing the T's. There's probably a few little things in the background still taking place. What that is, I do not know. It's apparent that Fury started training camp. Probably AJ has as well. In fact, I think AJ definitely has. Because Fury, during this fight weekend, was seen with a black eye. Some people are reporting that it was Michael Hunter who gave it to him. Well, I don't know. But definitely you can imagine Fury's definitely looking to be in training. He's training with Javon Sugar Hill. I think, where were they training? Were they training in Florida or somewhere like that? Or Vegas or somewhere like that before they came to Texas? But it looks like Fury is getting ready. So I imagine this fight is going to happen. But in terms of when, I've gone to the stage now where when I see that this fight's been announced, it's been confirmed by Sky, DAZN, whichever broadcaster are going to show it here in Ireland and the UK. I wonder if that is the issue. Maybe Eddie Hearn, knowing that he's taking everything to the zone, does he want to try and see what he can do there, or Sky Adam? I don't know. It could be something that I don't know. Just speculating with that. But in terms of this fight, at the end of the day, people were asking my opinion on this in my live stream. I get asked about this generically in everyday life. People who know I do videos now are like, "Why do you think AJ Fury?" At this stage, wake me up when we get there, because I'm just sick of hearing, we'll get an announcement this time. We'll get an announcement. We are going to get this fight. I fully believe that. But in terms of hearing 1 week it's going to be announced, and another week, then another week, then another week, when this fight is announced and I see the posters, I'll talk about the video and I'll talk about my picks and stuff like that. But till then, like the video says, I just, until I get this announcement, whenever I hear an announcement's coming or just watch this space, stuff like that, I just take it with a grain of salt and be like, right, so no announcement basically. And me, I like to sound positive and stuff like that, but you've been hearing it non-stop for the last couple of weeks nearly now at this stage that announcement's coming, announcement imminent, this, that, and the other. It's just like, come on, announce it. If it's ready to go, announce it. I really genuinely, hand on my heart, thought we'd get it on last night, because it was just such a big event. Big event for the zone, big event for boxing. It was huge. And it was, the atmosphere in that stadium was electric. You know, when Canelo was fighting, I'm going a bit off top, but Canelo was fighting Billy Joe, it was just, the atmosphere was electric, and you just thought, if they announced AJ Fury, could you imagine just the roar of the crowd? I was a bit annoyed they did, because I really did think that was kind of set up to announce it. You know, that venue, eyes of the world watching, let's have it. Didn't happen. So we'll have to just wait and see. As for now, lads and lassies, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. Like, I think most people are in agreement that they believe this fight's going to happen next. When and where remains to be seen. But are you kind of like me, sick of hearing, yeah, an announcement's coming, and then nothing happens? You know, are you kind of like me like that, just sick of hearing it, and just kind of like, you know what, wake me up when we get there. Once we get the announcement, then we'll have a little chat about it. But until then, you know, all the best. You know, delighted for you. One thing I always mean to do before recording is to have my phone fully charged. I didn't. You know, I hate it when that happens. And the worst part is, it's very hard to tell because I'm obviously facing the camera, so I'm not looking at the screen. So I have to assume that I'm okay to keep talking, and then I look and I'm like, shit, dead. But I was pretty much done with that video anyway. So for now, lads and lassies, I'm gonna leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe of course if you're new. Hope you're having a great day. He's going up first thing Monday morning, so I hope you have a great day, great week. All the best to everyone. As I said, smash the like button, subscribe, hashtag GMansRocks, of course, all that good stuff. And for now, I'll talk to you. Peace.